Hello, yes, I'm back. I haven't given up. It's just a case of it was the Easter holidays, so I was busy doing stuff. Now that we are semi-allowed to do some stuff at the moment, I thought I might as well do stuff. But here I am back doing this stuff instead. Whilst I was not doing videos, I, however, was receiving lots and lots of parcels, including one that Battlefront very kindly sent me. And in that parcel, amongst other things, was this. The Hetzer tank hunter platoon for the Germans in Flames of War, late war Germans. There's some other bits in there which I will do other videos on as well, but this is the one for today. So, Hetzer tank hunter platoon comes in a box of 5 sprues, as you can see here. So it's the Hetzer, which is the cute little murder turtle there, but it also makes the Marder, because they're both based off the Panzer 38T chassis. You can see here on the back, it makes the Hetzer and also the Hetzer Flame. So the flamethrowing variant, which there are actually rules for in the game at the moment. I'm guessing that'll be coming in the next German book. And the Marder. So, what do you get in the box? Inside the box, you get 2 sprues. If you're wondering, yes, I have 2 hands because I have been bothered to get the music stand out again, which I'm using to carelessly bounce my phone. So this will be a lot less wobbly than the next few videos, unless I accidentally kick the stand, in which case things might fall over. We'll see what happens. So you get these 2 sprues, and it's basically, this one makes the Hetzer, this one makes the Marder, but without the tracks, which I'll come to in a moment. So, this one first. So as you can see, Hetzer, we have the, I'll start here, the top and bottom of the Hetzer, because that is the back and that one's the front. These 2 bits where my thumbs are the sides. Got a closed hatch and an open hatch. Get this focus. We have the exhaust assembly here, the remote controlled machine gun, the 7.5cm gun, and the flame gun, and the 2 tracks. I'll show you the other side of that. It's the same stuff, but backwards. And on the Marder sprue, we have the Marder top and bottom, the big Marder gun, some ammunition, side panel, machine gun on a little limb thing, the kind of gun shield, if you will, the back, the other side panel, the front panel, and the thing that stops the gun moving around too much when you're travelling. Little extra gubbin things there. You will notice that there are no tracks on this piece. That's because from the 2 sprues, you can make 2 complete separate vehicles, one Hetzer and one Marder, apart from the tracks. You only get 1 set of tracks. So you can make the Hetzer body, sorry, the Marder body even. This is a Marder, Andy, you can tell that, because it's not got a roof, and it looks like a Marder. So there, lots of lovely detail in there, but a track on the front there. There's the, sorry, trying to get this to focus. The barrel lock I was talking about. Got some, sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. There we are. Ish. Spade there. Bit of indeed, there's the shells inside. And I've showed you the back of the other side of the Marder one to get the detail. There you are. If you really want to see it. Isn't it lovely? So yeah, there's the Marder, sans tracks. And here is the Hetzer. Sans tracks. Lovely, I love my Hetzers. Not sure they're that great in the game, actual rules wise, but I just love them because they're cute. As cute as a tank can be. So there is a Hetzer. I should have got another vehicle so you could see size wise compared to the vehicle. Compared to, like, say, a Panzer IV or something along those lines, but it is smaller. And there you go. And I said, and these are the tracks. So we could do the one with the little smaller hole that goes on the back. So if we put this on, see what I'm actually doing. That will sit on there. Say on the Hetzer, you see the bit of a gap there between them. Between the hull and the tracks. But on the Marder, it's a bit more flush. There we go. And I would normally say, in situations like this, if you were clever, you could do some magnetism things. You really do not need to be clever with the magnetism on this. For example, here is another one, and a Marder. And here are some tracks with magnets. Magnets. And all I've done on this is the Marder this is what's called, I believe it's called steel paper. It is, where's my slip? This stuff. It's a thin bit of steel, floppy enough, which is adhesive backed. So if I peel this open, which is really hard to do whilst you're filming and talking at the same time, can't multitask, it is sticky on the other side. And all you do is chop off a bit of that and stick it on. Yeah, I'm stuck it on there. Find the relevant track, which I've put 2 magnets in. The advantage of using steel paper is it doesn't matter about the polarity of your magnets. You don't have to mess around making sure you get the magnets the right way around the whichever method you use for those, because it doesn't matter, because that will just now click onto there. The other side I've already done, and click that onto there, and there we are. Magnets. See, nice and stable, not going anywhere. If you're doing this in the game, by the way, you're playing it wrong. Not cool. He says not going anywhere, and then he puts it down and he falls off. Let's put that back on. But he said I can move it around the table, blow up some allied armour, and it still works. The Hetzer, as I said, it has those kind of sloped internal bits in the hull. So the whole bottom is slightly sloped there. You might not be able to see in the camera, but that does slope in. You can see in the bits there. But all I did there was stick 2 bits of steel paper, one on top of the other. Nice thin section there. And if I get the correct side for this part, you'll see that just fits on again. There is a gap between the steel paper and the magnets, but the magnetism is strong enough that it will hold. There we are. See, not coming off. Put it down, drive around. Attempts to blow up some Shermans. Everyone's happy. So you can hear them. See, that one's popped off there. It's not ideal. If you were clever and then you could make some sort of complicated system that was better. But this is good enough for me. It's going to work in the game. These aren't going to be alive long enough to bother about moving too long anyway. People are going to blow them up. But it works. So there's a gap, as you can see, between the magnets and the steel. I did try doing something clever to start with, using a bit of old chopped up base to kind of bulk it out. But in the end, I am lazy. So I just did the steel paper. You could drill holes and things. You see, there's plenty of room inside here to drill holes through, put braces in, put the magnets in. You could remove these bits that hold the tracks, put the magnets on there maybe, but path of least resistance, steel paper, a couple of magnets, done. Didn't even have to drill holes in the tracks because they're just going to these little road wheel indents. Really simple, really easy to do. The kit, you get 5 sets of these 2 sprues, so you can make 5 Hetzers and 5 Marders. It also comes with some Marder crew. I only got 4 though. I don't know if that's correct or not. I suspect it's Marders only come in units of 4, so I think you only need 4 crew. There's, see, 2 are the same and 2 are different. You also get some tank crew for the Hetzers and some decals. Obviously, if you wanted to build all 4 vehicles and put the cross decals on either side, you're not going to have enough. You just get some more decals, or you could just not bother. I don't bother with decals. I'm really lazy. And that's it. You do not get any unit cards in the box for some reason. Unit cards are kind of a semi-rant that I've gone through numerous times. Just not on film. But I'm going to go through it now on film. I don't see why Battlefront feel the need to put a unit card or several unit cards, in some opinions, inside every box. I mean, some boxes come with 5, 6, 7 unit cards in them. And then if you buy 2 boxes, say I bought a box of Shermans to build as 76mm. I want 1 unit card for that, the 76mm Sherman one, but I get the normal Sherman ones, the HQ ones, everything. It's just a waste of cardboard. I'd much rather they just sold the card packs like they do for some nations, like the oil war nations in Team Yankee, where you can just buy an Iraqi or Iranian card pack. One of every card that you're going to need, because you only need one of every card. You don't need multiple copies of the same card. Same thing they do for Flames of the Fate of the Nation, and Nam, and Great War, and then stop putting the unit cards in the box. Because I've got stacks like inches thick of just unit cards that I do not need. So hopefully the fact that there's no unit cards in this box means that Battlefront might be leaning towards that one a bit more. You just buy the deck of unit cards you want, buy the models you want, and everyone's happy. Anyway, so that is the Hetzer and Marder kit. The one that's actually got me bothered enough to put some effort in with magnets. You get, say, 5 in a box. A box, I think the retail price now, because the prices have gone up slightly, is £35. Oops. So, do two things. My steel paper's come off. Maybe I should have. Top tip. Super glue your steel paper on, because otherwise it might come off. Don't rely on the adhesives alone, because you know the magnets will put it off. The anyway, what was like box? You get 5 in a box. Box costs 35 quid because the price rises. You probably get 10 to 20% off from some local gaming stores or online stores. But yeah, that's it. The late war Hetzer Tank Hunter platoon. Also built the Marders. Gives me hope as well that there might eventually be plastic Panzer 38Ts. Anyway, this is Bike Gaming. I've still not got any fancy artwork for the channel. You just have to trust me on what I want. Have a nice day. Bye.